Hello everyone. Just a quick word before we start this next episode is that the run ended up going quite long, and I wasn't sure during the run exactly when the right time to split it into pieces was. So I'm doing some editing after the fact, and I split it up into 3 pieces. But you will hear me during the run unaware that that is what I will choose to do in the future. So I just didn't want to upload one gigantic video and then like no more videos because I'm exhausted. So I split it up into 3 that you'll get at a reasonable pace. Anyway, that's all for now. So in a moment you'll hear me say hello again. Hello everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of Iris and the Giant. Isis would be a different thing. Memories. We have... These are all flashing. Do we have points to spend? Or we do. I don't know how many. 1. Okay, great. So what can we still get here? Red stones. Call the giant to help me so I can start the current floor again or get new cards. I don't totally know what the consequences of that would be, but okay. Find bombs in chests. I like bombs. I did not like waves at all. Finding crystals was fine, I guess. Let's try this just to see what it does, I guess. Oh, did I want to... Just like start, you know, find 2 chests on the first floor is like fine, but also not having it seems fine. If there's anything else I would want instead. Like more hourglasses. And we have a new imaginary friend, right? This one? Swords and axes can reach the 2nd row. Minotaurs leapfrog more often. That seems fun to try. I picked it, right? No. Yes? There. Okay. Now what are my gifts here? I start with like a tornado and a lyre and a rain of arrows, or I forget what that's called. Something about... Anyway, it makes arrows fall. Alright, yeah. Deluge, that's right. Okay, well, this is kind of a like, not very exciting start. But sure. I chose not to kill this guy because I didn't want an extra turn. I'd have to spend my concentrate or confidence. I'll never remember the names of these cards. Sure, let's just zap that guy. Sure. Oh, that's right, axes and swords can reach the 2nd row now. I already forgot. So how does that work? It's only the 1st or 2nd row. I don't get to both, right? Yeah. This seems like a pretty good start, to be honest. Although, like... Yeah. Let's just take this out. Axes and fire seems fine. Sure, I guess an arrow is an okay way to kill that guy. What do you think? Do we want to spend like 2 attacks to take a secret passage? The secret passages were pretty scary last time, and I didn't really get that much advantage out of them, it seemed. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I just couldn't tell. What's with these down there? Okay, that's a bull. So maybe shoot a fireball through here? That's another bull. Optimism, like, kind of lets you heal a bit. Let's just start with imagination. It should help us take less damage. Yeah, I don't mind letting the Minotaur hit me, I guess. Well, actually, this axe does nothing because the bowl just brings them back. So... okay, now we can finally get the bowl down. This Minotaur is obviously a big issue. But we can finally take out those skeletons. What is this? A giant stone. Is that what I get instead of memories, now that I have enough memories, maybe? Bombs are great. Axes are great. Okay, no, so this is just, the memory that I chose made these things start appearing, and that's how I get the giant. Okay, so how do I use them, though? Like, I don't want to use one right now, but what if I did? Axe is fine, I guess? Ooh. Man, there's a lot of secret exits on this floor, huh? Daggers hit the second row. I already got a lot of ways to hit the second row. Just give me, like, less damage, I guess. And daggers seem fine. I mean, I guess I'll try a secret passage when it only costs one card. Must be good, right? Oh, I should look at what challenges I might be trying right now. Floor 13 without playing any confidence cards. Well, I kind of have a lot stuck in my hand at the moment. Oh my god, this is an insane axe. Right? Open this up, kick this, kill these guys, and this fire kills these guys. Problem, next turn I'll have this to deal with, and I don't have an easy way to get to them. Let's see what's in here. Axe, that's all I needed. And what, bomb? Fire? Let's take fire. I already have a bomb in hand. Oh, don't forget I can attack the back of the second row if I want, which at the moment I don't. Okay. He didn't hit my axe, which is all I really could ask for. Man, these guys there's just a million of these dudes. I guess a fire here gives me an extra turn that I can use to dagger this guy. Will would be good. I don't know, it depends. Am I trying to accomplish that objective? Reaching like floor 13 without spending any confidence? If so, I obviously need the will here. But I already have 2 in hand, so it's quite bad for my chances of winning the run. I think I'll just take a trick. And axing this guy seems fine. We destroy a crystal, but oh well. No easy way around it. A surprise is hiding behind one boulder on each floor. Interesting. So there's always some sort of treasure thing, but it's not always so easy to tell. Right, so we need confidence to survive. Well, this might be enough to survive, I suppose. If I get something somehow meaningful. I'm not sure what it would be. What could be in there that I would want that badly? A shield, I guess? Okay. And a whip? To pull that guy to the front? That seems pretty great, actually. So... shield first. Next turn, whip, and then some other stuff. That's like 90 damage for blocking here. Right, so we whip this guy and then drop a bomb here. And another turn lets us axe. Actually, maybe it should have been Hail of Arrows, or Deluge, or whatever it's called. But it's going to be an insane deluge anyway, right? As it happens. Hey, and we found the toy. A chest. Okay, this is going all right. I mean, I need I need some health, but we'll figure it out. Whip, steal a card. I do have 2 whips right now. Yeah, I'll take this, I guess. Actually, let's see what's in the box. Oh, I damaged it? That doesn't seem right. It was buried, right? I don't understand why this doesn't have 2 things. Anyway, my whips are good, so let's take these, I guess. Not sure what to kill him with. Both options seem reasonable. An axe gives me better variety in my hand next turn. But also my axes are pretty good right now because of where is it? Ah, this guy. Yeah, swords and axes. Okay, so my axes are a little bit better than usual, so I can consider fire. But I think it's better to just maintain flexibility. You'll need to play several games to escape all the traps waiting for you. Not sure what that means exactly. Okay, 2 turns from now, whatever I play goes back into my pack. Or 2 cards from now. So I could like fireball through here? Actually, here's probably better. It gets this trap. Or even here, blows up the trap as well. Oh, I don't like this guy very much. How much damage am I currently taking, I guess is a question worth asking, right? It's like 5. I have 5 health, so need to remove some of it, but not much. Removing this guy is kind of nice because it means I also save a card. I don't have a great next turn coming up, but I guess I could whip the Minotaur into the front, then Will and or Confidence Axe, something like that. Seems okay. I could, I guess, put the will, the confidence back. But I feel like my whips are pretty cool. Because you get to steal, like, I'm stealing an axe with this whip. But maybe that's the wrong idea. Maybe I should be putting confidence back so that, like, my health is not an issue. Yeah, okay, fine. Why did I play my confidence? Oh, but to shuffle it back in, that's why. Okay. Right. Trick and resistance seem like the standouts here. On the other hand, I'm not really taking much damage right now, and I don't have a plan to make use of this bonus shield. So maybe it's better not to take that. Just take more trick. Okay. A little bit questionable. Okay, so we want to kill this guy, and the way to do that is with fire. Because it kills both the Minotaurs who are threatening. Don't have a lot of magic. Not many ways to deal with these guys. How come I still haven't drawn my lyre, huh? Still don't exactly know what it does, but... I guess I could blow this guy up. Well, there's some magic, huh? Okay, I mean, I'll add 5 fire. Those are pretty great. Swords are also pretty great with, if they can reach the second row, but I think this is sort of more what we actually need. Oh, I could still sword this guy if I wanted. Right, I don't have to pull him forward. But I do want to, so he kills this. Just, you know, just checking. Oh, and then I can kill this guy as well in the same turn, right? Alright, so it does do 1 damage to me, but it doesn't do, like, 8. Ow. Take this, and then axe is pretty good. More axes, more bombs. Oh, whips, though. I got whips. Those aren't axes, those are arrows. Get out of here, arrows. Whips and bombs. What if I whip this guy? Also, I still don't know how to use these red things to call the giant. I should pay attention, especially at the beginning of each floor, since... Oh! Didn't mean to click that. Since that seems to be the time when it's most important, right? Start the floor or get new cards? I don't know exactly what they do. But I'll look around and see if there's some extra option at the beginning of the floor. But for now, just stealing this guy's steel thingy seems fine. Oh, look, there's a little... This thing at the end is the steel marker, which is what yeah, that's what you end up stealing with. Very funny. Yeah, that seems alright. I'd love another axe, but of course I'm not getting one. I guess this is probably better, right?
You know, not saying anything can be really violent for other people, because we can't know what you're thinking.
She didn't say, you know what I mean, out loud. I'm not sure what significance to attach to that. I don't really want to spend any of my cards on this guy. I'm just gonna leave. Those are all cards that have better uses than just killing one archer. Okay, I don't see anything here about calling the giant. Maybe those happen, like, when I die or something? Or I'm close to dying? Ooh. I could steal from this guy. Yeah. It'd be nice, I guess, to wait and do it next turn so that my whip can get recycled. What could I do that would be better? I could dagger this guy first, I guess. I don't want to get sorrowed either, but maybe that's fine. Not really. What if I start with a bomb here? That takes care of the sorrow. Sure. Fire here. Now the whip gets doubled. Although, right, the point was to be recycling confidence. These are like extra lives, and recycling them is really quite useful. Okay, fine. We can steal from him later. Or just not recycle the whip is all. So we got the blade dance, that's cool. It's a little bit silly, but what if I now whip again to get rid of this guy, to like swap these two again? That way my dagger gets a little bit better use. I still don't know what to make of this liar. I assume it's to deal with like very powerful enemies you can't get to yet. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that. It seems a bit silly, and presumably it is, but you know, it was what needed to be done at the time, I think. Axe these two? Obviously don't let him attack me, but there's several ways I could deal with him if I wanted. I think axe is fine. I'm not going to get better use out of an axe on this floor than hitting two guys, right? Here's a great fire. I'd love like determination or something. Nerve? Yeah, I still want to like try to ramp up a bit. Steel, huh? What if I put this guy to sleep and deal with him later? And work on these guys. Okay, so it stuns him, I see. I thought it might be like a permanent thing, or until you next attack or something. I guess this helps my deluge line up reasonably well. What is that in the back? Is that a Cyclops or something? I'm not sure. Okay. That we could steal from that guy again. Start with a fireball here. Putting this guy to sleep didn't work out very well, except that I came to understand the rules better, I guess. Well, I could put the whip back. That's pretty good. And then sword dance him? Bombs are pretty good. Axes are alright. I like axes a lot, to be honest. I don't see the special hidden treasure, so let's just go. Rare coyotes have a small star. They're less likely to be found. Interesting. Ooh, look at these guys. Two of them adjacent to each other, and this. What's back there? Yeah, cards. I'm kind of thinking just axe the middle row, take all this out of the way. I don't like this guy at all because he's gonna damage the chest, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. Like, no matter what how I kill him, I guess I could whip the chest. That would, I mean, right now I have no way to do that, but in principle, it would be interesting to learn whether that gives me any extra card. Yeah, but for now, this seems like a fine start. That back there? Crystals too. Ugh. This guy's a big pain. Do I have any daggers in my deck? No. But I do have a tornado. Although, is this Cerberus? I think it is Cerberus, so a tornado is not exactly gonna solve the problem. What about just an axe on the front line? Damages the chest, but what can you do? At least I don't damage it twice like almost anything else would. What did I just do? Oh, that was an axe. Okay. Just animated weird, I guess. Wasn't what I was expecting. Ooh. What do you get from Cerberus when you whip? Or when you steal? I gotta know that. Alright, they're now all on screen. How do I get them to a place where I can do things to them? These guys are making bombs a real problem. Also, this Minotaur is gonna attack the shit out of me. Ah, okay. I need to whip the Minotaur to get an axe. I guess. Or no. No. This is a good time for my deluge, right? Except deluge was going to be the finisher for the Cerberuses. So if I whip him, take his axe... Oh, but I don't get the axe in my hand. I was thinking I would then use it to clear out these guys, but that doesn't work. Oh, stealing from these guys gives me something that blocks damage? It's like a... But again, I don't get it in my hand, right? I mean, it seems like a pretty good deluge. I just have to make sure I have some way to finish the Cerberuses. Also, it would be nice to recycle the deluge, right? With trick. I feel like this whip and these amphorae, give me a lot of options with like how I position enemies, which is why this turn is so difficult. There's just a lot of choices that you could make. Maybe just like shoot a fireball through here as my first go, right? That chips this guy's armor, which is worth something. And these guys I can put off kind of as long as I need to. Okay, I guess that's worth a try. I guess it's probably worth taking a little damage from this guy, right? Oh, what if I knock out both of these and then bomb hitting both Cerberuses and, say, this Minotaur? Then these guys will attack me, but they won't bounce back my bomb. They'll attack me a lot. I think it's a good play just to get the Cerberuses handled. This way I actually take less damage, I guess, right? Because I take only 1 damage from my own bomb, I think, but instead of 3 damage from this guy. Yeah, it's just 1. Now, this works pretty well. And the question is just like, do I want to try whipping this guy first? I think the answer is no. Oh, I should have, because then I could have put the deluge back. Is there something in there? I don't think so. I forgot about the trick timer coming up. Whenever you... Yes, this is like a ton of steals, by the way. I don't know if that's necessarily good. Like gaining 1 steal per floor, basically. Because they kind of clog up your hand and are not always really what you want. But I guess I'll take it. Ah, there's a secret exit. I'm not going to go there, though.
I hear the rain.
The next card I get is replaced. What is this? That's a cat of some kind? A snake? It's a snake, right? Hey, look at those fangs. I've never stolen from one of them, have I? I don't think so. I kind of want to knock this over, whip him to see what he's got. Maybe it's just another one of these, but it doesn't look like it, right? It's like a fancier whip, maybe? And then fireball this column. I don't like this guy. Yeah, steals cards. So it is, it's a different kind of weapon. A scythe. So it's an axe that steals. Wow, okay. I'm not thrilled with this. I'm gonna get a steal, though? Do I want that? I can't steal from this guy, and I guess this guy doesn't do anything. But I don't have to use the steal right away. I'm gonna get a spare turn, and that's cool enough, I guess. Oh, I wonder if I should have whipped the bomb guy first to get him to the front, stealing a card from him, and then also blowing up his neighbor. Resistance is pretty good right now, actually. We're about to get sorrowed and attacked, and then attacked for a little while longer, probably. Oh, I'm not about to, because I just, you know, I have a bonus turn, but, yeah, here, this is just a normal thief. Man. Maybe, like, just take out this guy's armor? I have way too many stealing-oriented cards right now. I forget, do tornadoes go back in your deck? They do, right? Yeah. So I could steal this guy's thing. I really do not want to steal. Alright, so it's actually only first row. It doesn't get the axe bonus. Not a surprise, just wanted to check. You know what? I want to find out what happens when you whip a chest. Ooh, you get a confidence. And when you whip crystals, do you get some crystals? It gives you a crystal, and you can play again. So it's actually a pretty horrible card. It takes up a slot in your hand and doesn't do anything, but okay. Now I know. Of course, the important thing is that it, like, push these guys behind barriers. Not that that was super important, but I just wanted to find out what would happen. Now I can open this chest finally and bomb all this to hell. It's a mimic! Unbelievable. I don't like having to look so closely at every chest. It is not a fun gameplay element for me. This guy's just gonna resurrect them all anyway, huh? So, hear me out. If I bomb this, these guys just all come back. I get rid of the mimic, but that's all my bomb does. Well, and this thief, I guess. But with 2 whips, I could reposition this guy to here and blow him up as part of the blast. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That just gives me another whip, sure. I mean, that was almost, like, necessary to survive. Oh my god, I got confidence right on the trick turn while I'm at 1 HP. That's pretty gross. And then I can scythe all this stuff in the front. I don't know, should I liar anyone? I'd liar this guy, I guess. Liar this guy, it's gonna take me a while to get to him. And he attacks for a lot. Let's tornado this guy, just to take him out and use up the card. Do something useful with it. Okay. Bomb in the center here. Maybe it's better to use a sword and a sword first to avoid taking damage and getting stolen from. Then next turn I can bomb here. Order should be like this so that no one gets to attack. The guy who gets an opportunity to attack is the stunned one, or maybe better said. This is... It's good and bad, right? It blows up the steel trap, which was sort of my plan, but it lets this guy attack me and also damages the chest. So I'm thinking we actually whip the chest, pulls it to the front, saving it from this bomb, moves this guy to the second row, killing him with the bomb. That seems pretty great. We get some confidence as well, which, like, sure, whatever, I guess. Probably good. Oh, that was off screen. Come on, that's not fair. I don't know. I think I actually could see it, so. Right, these are real chests. They are real. Which pillar is this poking out of? It's just like in the middle of nowhere. I think it's popping out of this, but this isn't drawn tall enough to make that make sense. Also, how do I guess I have to chop down these rocks? More tornadoes, I guess. Well, let's open these, since we have to kill this guy before we can kill this guy anyway. These whips have been pretty great, and so have bombs, and I have plenty of confidence now. Whips are great. Fire's fine. Oh, this is a separate escape route. That's why it's okay for it to be blocked. I somehow didn't notice. Okay. I mean, sword dance would neutral. Like right now, I have 9 cards in hand, which is pretty great. And if I play sword dance and just give myself 6 swords, I'll draw back up to like 4 or 5 or whatever it is. 5. Which is not ideal. So it would be kind of better if I could find a way to make use of the cards that I have. For example, fire here is cool. Tornado plus sword here is cool. And then just leave, I guess. So do it in the other order, though, since I don't think the ball attacks. Oh, what am I doing? He doesn't attack, but he'll resurrect this guy. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, this is the... Okay, so if I... I think this is actually worth spending a sword dance on, because I can open this and chop a path to the exit with all my swords and go to this secret passage, which seems like it's probably good, right? I see. So it's just the hidden ones always only have half a chest because they're like damaged or whatever. Okay. I don't know. I guess I could go to the next level with 5 swords in hand instead of spending them like this. But I want to get better experience with like what the deal is with the secret passages. Should I take them?